maths is not mental arithmetic. I can do maths, just not very good at mental arithmetic. When I was at primary school, the way we learnt times tables was for everyone to stand up, the teacher to ask a times table, and they'd ask each person in turn a different question. And they would say, ooh, what's 4 times 2? And the kid would get it right and they'd stay standing. And they'd say, what's 3 times 1? And the kid would get it right and they'd stay standing. And then they'd come to me and they'd say, 7 times 6? And I'd say, I don't know. And then I'd sit down. And that'd be it. That would be the question I'd be asked. And it was the same every time. Every time, people would be stood up. And the last person standing was the best at maths. But I would always sit down in the first round because I'd always get 8 times 7. I don't know. And then I'd have to sit down. 6 times 7. I don't know. And you may say, well, why don't you just learn the times tables? But that's a lot to remember. I'm not very good at remembering things. And you don't have to remember things to be a good mathematician. Basic mental arithmetic has 2 parts to it. One is remembering the times tables and number bonds that you learn about in primary school, this sort of thing. If you do that, then you're going to be quicker at doing the mental arithmetic. But the other side to things is the logic, the being able to figure out how to solve a question without having to just remember the solution to every mental arithmetic problem you could be given. Now, the logic side of it, I was okay at. So when we started doing mathematics without numbers, especially at university level, you could have a huge equation and maybe the number 2 in it somewhere, and everywhere else it's pi and I and various Greek letters, and nabla and all this sort of thing. But the arithmetic doesn't exist. You don't use arithmetic. Use a calculator. You don't need to know any arithmetic. I could do maths, and you've seen videos where I managed to do maths, but I couldn't do mental arithmetic. So this video is for all you who maybe think to yourself, oh, I can't do maths. I bet you can. If it's mental arithmetic that's tripping you up, okay, you can practice that, you can get better at that. Or just wait long enough and you won't need it anymore. Maybe that's not good advice. But that doesn't mean you're bad at maths. So I've made a question generator, a basic mental arithmetic drill that I'm going to use to generate questions to show you how bad I am at mental arithmetic. And it goes like this. There'll be a question appear, and when I click on answer, the bottom, an answer will appear. And then if I were to click F9, a new question would appear. I'm going to set myself a timer, and I'm going to see how many questions I can do in 1 minute. Maybe you can help keep count for me. So, 1 minute timer. Here we go. I'm not going to count this one. The answer to this one's 1. I can do that. And go. Oh, 9. So that's 9. 29, I think. Yes. 26, 72. 46, I think. Minus 46. Of course, it's minus 46. I got that one wrong. I got flustered. Okay, here we go. 57. 30 minus 7. That's 23. I think that's 23. Yes, okay. Oh, I can do this one. So 110. Yep. 1. I can do that one. I'm going to bother checking. Right, so it's the same as 47 minus 20. 27, 37, 27. So that's 27. And that's it. That's how many I managed to do. Didn't have any times tables in there. So let's try again. This time, I'm going to go for 2 minutes. Let's see how many mental arithmetic questions I can do in 2 minutes. And I'm going to press go. And hopefully some times tables, it's all random, hopefully some times tables will come up as well. And I'll give you a link in the description below so that you can see where you can get hold of this basic mental arithmetic drill so you can practice yourself as well. See how well you do. Maybe post in the comments how many questions you could do in a minute or 2 minutes. Here we go. And go. Whew. Okay. Now I've got a trick for my fingers for this, so that's 7. It's 9 times table, you see, 7. Minus 1, or should I say negative 1? Okay, so that's 47 add 80. 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 107, 117, 127. I think that's 127. Yes. 12. Next. I've got a trick for this one. That's 63. Yep, I used my finger trick for that one. 25, I know that one. Oops, not that one, I've seen the answer to that one. Minus 11. Yep. 30, I know that one, luckily. Yep. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of the 6-bit first. It's 80, so if that's 24 minus 5, which is 19, I think. 19, yep. Okay, I'll do the other way around, then I'll just say it's minus at the end. So that's the same as 73 minus 59, which is 74 minus 60, which is 14. So it's minus 14? Yes. Oh, okay. It's more than 10. It's 14 more than 70, so I think that's 12? Yes. 77, so that's 108, I think. Yep. Oh, I don't know. I'm running out of time. I guess 7. 7. Yep, it's 7. Oh, I don't know. Time is up. I don't know that one. Just for fun, I'm going to try and work this one out, but I'm out of time anyway. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. So it's 2 times 2 times 2. So I'm doubling 3 times. So I'm doubling 6 3 times. So 6 becomes 12, 24, 48. I think it's 48. Yes, okay. So you can see I'm not very fast. Even addition and subtraction, I'm really struggling. Using my fingers, trying every trick I know, adding things up. I can see it visually. I'm not writing it down. So it's all trying to do it in my head. And those times tables. I didn't learn them. And at 37 years, not 40 yet, at 37 years old, I might not be able to learn them. It might be too late for me. There's a lot to learn. And I'm not that good at mental arithmetic. And I wish I was. But if, like me, you find mental arithmetic challenging, that does not mean you're bad at maths. Do not let anyone tell you you're bad at maths. Numeracy is not maths. I wonder if any future employers are going to see this now and wonder whether or not it's worth hiring me. Apply for a job and they Google my name and see, oh yeah, that's that physics teacher that can't do times tables. Oh well, it's been nice having a job.